Let's see. If I do this one, what should I do? Charge up. Yup, charge up.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant is not helping any patients with complications.
Huh. Interesting way of that happening. Let's see. All right.
The dossier doesn't say if Okir is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed. Perfection is your goal.
Canned orders over loudspeaker? Who does that?
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
I think this was probably one of the points where I was like, Mass Effect 2, why would you do this? Like, having the armor and then being like, you are set to it. It is a suit. There is nothing else to it.
Lockout position. Equipped for combat.
You are wearing this helmet, regardless of how you feel.
Of course.
Oh, his power's not set, is it? Nope. We'll go with Incinerate then.
Not a problem.
Switch to this. Yeah.
Shit. I won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna. Son of a bitch.
He's not hurt that bad.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't berserkers. Not at range. You're mercs or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
I want your friends gone. Understand?
Patrol, the last group dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed? Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There, you see? I'm helping.
No reason to fight people because you get XP from mission, not from actual fighting.
Is Jador's lab heavily guarded?
Which is stupid,
There are
honestly.
big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
Have you seen O'Keir? Does he know about all of this?
We can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless. Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
Have you seen O'Keir? Does he know about
We
all
can't
of
go.
this?
Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
What's Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably. I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Only she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
Rude.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
Was scaring him like that necessary?
Maybe not. Felt good, though. Come on. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
Training is part of your contract. Failure to perform means liquidation, legal and otherwise.
That was a good shot. That man popped out. And it was like, okay, he's gone.
One down. Ready for takedown.
I've got him. On it.
Alright, is that all of them? Probably not. Oh, seems like it. Okay. Yeah, missions being like, okay, here's the XP you get at the end, really does take away from anyone really trying to
I've got him. On it.
do anything else. I have this weapon, and that is why I cannot hit anything from range.
Killed that one.
God. Oh, he fell over. Got him. Right on the foot. That person just flew away. Woof! A good dodge right there.
Have a nice trip.
Is that it? Oh. Alright.
The Krogans are your example and your warning. As ferocious as they are, failures are expendable. We have guests. Immediately, all bonuses will be denied.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Mass Effect's weird because it's like this one's really good, but it's also like it has such obvious flaws for it to be styled as what was an RPG. It's just It's very Gears of War-ish, with a sci-fi flavor and some light RPG elements. There ain't really that much, if any, loot.
You are different. New. You don't smell like this world.
And the only collecting is like
7 night
super
cycles
annoying and I hate it.
Only the need to kill. But you. Something makes me speak.
7 night cycles. Days.
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
Okir's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice, not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It like that. But it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A breeding program? Trying to escape genophage effects?
Escape. Escape was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
If Mercenary was correct, Krogan prone to mental instability.
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okir expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
Uncertain. Likely irrelevant. Appears Okir has had no success.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was not perfect, and the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
Interesting. Raised, then rejected. Control group? Failed test?
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okir.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
Glad he's on our side for now.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
Rude.
Can you show us the way? Help us fight to the lab?
No,
No fight left in you?
I will fight if they come, but I feel it deep that I must wait. I kill, but only here. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
Not a lot of room to maneuver. Stay sharp.
Alright, we'll just...
You're loose! Run for your damn life! They're all free!
Pop. Hello. Hello. Where is he? Oh. Neat. No. I was like, where'd he go? Phased through the ground. Oh, jeez.
Got a charger!
Close combat. Problematic. Moving in.
Great.
Who authorized that Krogan release? Oak here?
Pull the trick. Engaging target.
Krogan on its way.
Keep them back.
Got a line.
Oh. Oof. You can't.
Thought I was harmless.
You can't.
Can't get along.
What do you mean you can't get a lock? He's right there. Where is this one? I can't believe you're only giving me incinerate for one of those. I have incinerated shields. This I do know. Ouch. Okay. That's all of them? All right.
Krogan on our 6. Copy, goddammit. Where's Jador and her personal guard?
Jeez.
I'll take it.
That's it. Okay. Jesus! People?
Moving in.
Get over here.
Gosh dang, man. I chose the wrong place to go. Like, for real, for real.
We'll end it quickly.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Look at this man standing up there like, haha, I got him. You can fall right in that hole for all eternity. Goodbye.
Not stiff next.
Concentrate on the Krogan charge or we're all dead.
Jeez.
Not a problem.
Okay, good, good.
Modified ammo protocol 7. Engage protocol 10.
Simple enough.
Alright. At least if you don't revive people, you know when they're, like, everyone's gone, because they'll raise right back up. Oh, man. Well, that sounded like a big boom. Neat.
Kill the trespassers. I'll deal with
Have a nice trip. Got it.
Oh, it was floating away.
Moving to target.
Deploying incineration tech.
And reach him because he got behind it. Dang it. Alright. What a terrible angle. Alright, there we go. Alright.
We'll end it quickly. Simple enough.
Hi. I gotta go back and make sure I didn't miss anything. Like this. Alright. Those two done. Yeah, the charge is like such a broken ability. For the simple fact that it lets you just move through cover.
Ready for takedown.
Like through almost everything, just so you can get to locations.
Got it.
Like, I ain't doing much but that. No. Pop. And then they go. Like, it is very much probably one of the strongest abilities this game has. And it makes Vanguard one of the most powerful classes. And I felt that way since I first started playing. Well, I mean, the first one was kind of just because it's like, you get pistol, you get shotgun, and then you get some biotic powers and some, almost said warrior, soldier powers, but it's kind of like, it's middle ground, but ever since then, greatest class ever, glad I stuck with it. I wonder if it was my first pick. Like, looking back, was it the first one I chose? Maybe not. I don't know. No, it might have been my first choice class. It was either that or, like, the Sentinel? No, not the Sentinel, because I didn't want the friggin' only have a pistol. Yeah, it might have been this one, because I was like, you know what, I don't really care about assault rifles, but I do care about a good old shotgun. This place is just on fire. Like, what is the plan here? Ah! Ah! Kind of went a little bit too high. Oh, jeez.
Should burn through any armor.
Get over here. Right.
Man, is that really boom. I was hoping I'd get rid of both of y'all. Okay, good. The scream, like, ah, ah. It's like, yo, chill out. Yes, you can. Oop. See, look at that.
Come on over. I'll put him down.
Uh-oh.
Should burn nicely.
Neat. Now I'm in this Stupid spot. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Engaging target. This burned nicely. Ready for takedown.
Too far away, too far away. Switching weapon. A little bit more range. Pop your head out. Ah! Ah! Oh, jeez. Why? That's all y'all. Y'all some rude people this whole time just shooting around. After a while, you just look at it and you're like, you know what? She's right, it is only 3 people, and they've made their way through here. What am I to make a difference? What am I gonna do? How lucky do I need to be to not die?
Shepard, don't shoot. You know me.
Makes me feel like I should shoot. Especially with you next to a skeleton.
As soon as I saw it was you. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad it's you shooting up the place. Sorry, Ranathanoptis. You let me go when you destroyed Saren's lab on Vermeer. Had to outrun a nuke in a utility pod, but it's still a second chance.
I assume you have a good reason for being at this lab.
Don't worry, I'm not wasting the chance you gave me. My work here, strictly beneficial. Not for the mercs. Jador's on a standard power trip. But Okir is trying to do something good, even if his methods are a little extreme.
Yeah.
Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And sometimes giving
My hand
things
is
off.
twitching.
I take care of my debts.
What's Okir trying to do here?
It's complicated. Jador wants a private army, but Okir mostly ignores her. He's running the project for his own reasons. I created a mental imprint routine to educate his tank bred. Most don't get through it. He dumps them for some reason. He wants to help his people, but he's not looking for a genophage cure, and he's not going for numbers. That's all I know.
Finding you in a place like this makes me think letting you go was a mistake. You don't want that.
We agree on that. Don't worry. I plan on staying as far away from anything to do with you as possible. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run like hell before you blow the place or something. I know how you work.
Should have killed her. Too much knowledge without ethical boundaries.
I don't know if I want to call Morden a hypocrite or not. He's not wrong, but I mean, it's still Morden.
Here you are. I've watched your progress.
Neutralized all hostiles.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
I take it you're Okir? You don't seem particularly caged, or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased Shepard is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? Old Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
I'm sure you're eager to retell the story.
Such a tale. Saren, the Spectre traitor, threatens the return of the Krogan horde by curing the genophage, undoing the gentle genocide of the Turians and Solarians. But before Saren can deliver his endless troops, in rides Shepard, securing victory through nuclear fire. I like that part. It has weight.
I make no apologies. It was the most efficient solution.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider. One that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army. But she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
Personal issues irrelevant. Here for the collectors.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats.
Rude.
I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
You're just as cruel and manipulative as those who released the genophage on your people.
Perhaps. But I will restore the Krogan. And my soldier will not provoke a nuclear response as a cure or horde would. My legacy is
True.
perfection. With each pure Krogan reaching higher by standing on our dead. They will exceed, but not forget.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim.
Dang it.
For
Every time.
I say, let us carry the genophage. Let
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
What did you get from the collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange, so isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage, but my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I have traced the Krogan release. Okeer, of course.
Yeah.
I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okeer's data. Flush the tanks.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You could just start over like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
Thanks for being helpful. I appreciate it. Come on, team, let's go. Are you serious, door? Open up.
She is. Still talking.
Oh! Love it. There she is. Still going.
Got it.
In the world? Oh.
Get over here. Targeting.
Keep on going, keep on going. Thank you. Alright.
It's closing fast.
Literally the only thing we had to handle was that. Now this thing, which is coming at us. What the? You! Chill out. Where are you? Oh. Alright, people. You can stop that. Almost through it. There we go. Ouch! Third. There we go.
Got it. Gotta hurt.
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okir's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
Just want to make sure there's nothing for me to collect. Stupid world. Alright.
Field is clear.
Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
I would tell you, but everything is in my prototype. My legacy is pure. This one soldier, this grunt, perfect.
He was ruthless, but died to save this one Krogan?
Delusional. Unlikely one Krogan, however strong, could have impact Okir wanted. Almost certain. Suggest leaving it.
Afraid he'll make his genophage obsolete?
No, but Krogan genetically dangerous, socially dangerous as well. Have enough enemies without adding this.
Normandy, Okir is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
How are your eyes just gonna be open in that water forever? Weird.
Bringing the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with them.
Time to go. Activate the Krogan. As I can find out how to get over there. I'm gonna also go try and talk to Chakwas this time, because the game screwed me over with that.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Fair enough.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okir's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
Human. Male. Before you die, I need a name.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, O'Keer couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
Why do you want me to try to kill you?
Want? I do what I'm meant to. Fight and reveal the strongest. Nothing in the tank ever asked what I want. I feel nothing for O'Keer's clan or his enemies. That imprint failed. He has failed. Without a reason that's mine, one fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
Is it that easy for O'Keer's perfect Krogan to abandon his mission?
O'Keer is just a voice in the tank. If his imprints are true, then he created something stronger than him. So he's not worthy of me. His hatreds aren't strong enough to compel me. They've failed too. I feel nothing. I have no connection.
I have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong clan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy. No doubt about that.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise Shepherd. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
Oof.
Shepherd.
Upgrades.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
Is it a weapon upgrade thing? No. Nope. Armor? Trauma module? No. Prototypes. Rogan shotgun. Gotcha. That's a lot.
So I should keep this crap around? Don't let it pile up. I live down here.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Simple.
Did O'Keer give you any imprints about the collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. O'Keer spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Alright. New member acquired. Yay!
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life.
I did not survive that.
No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
Man, why didn't you use that now I think about it? We saved the Citadel. Unless you got it afterwards.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
It's good to be able to talk. I appreciate it.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
All right. All right. I wish there was a place to change armor that was not in, like...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
What do you mean? I see you awakened Okir's Krogan. A dangerous decision, but you've got free reign on this operation. If you're certain he'll be a useful member of the team, you've got my support. We need every weapon we can get in this battle. If this grunt proves unreliable and has to be put down, don't lose the body. He's based at least partially on collector technology and could offer useful genetic data. But again, you are in charge. Commander, I wanted to thank you again for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I'd seen the worst of people's anger and fear at Dr. Solis' clinic. I had no idea how much anger his work was keeping in check. How bad it really was. If not for you, I'd be dead. Thank you. The clinic is doing well. You got rid of most of the plague, and I've been able to handle the rest without too much trouble. The Blue Suns keep offering to take over security here. I keep the mechs powered on. I won't make the same mistake twice. Thanks, Daniel. Yeah, like the idea that I have to travel back to my quarters to change my actual stuff. Tedious. Built specifically for Cerberus field officers, the Inferno armor has a VI dedicated to recognizing signs of stress and medical trauma. This application helps assess soldiers but can be useful in any high-risk situations. The Inferno's microframe computer also manages biotic amp and omni-tool power, and microservos help the wearer's movements to counteract the armor's weight. Neat. An armor set made for me.
Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Dang.
You collect stray cats as a kid? Because we really needed a Mega Krogan, so thanks for dragging him home.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. No surprise, Morden acts superior to everyone, like he's got tenure at FU. It's just my opinion. Go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Seth Green is such a highlight to have in anything he's in. I don't know why. I just really appreciate his voice work.
No messages for you, Commander.
All right. All right. I don't even know what I want to add to my person. Because I got the 2 points. I don't want to put anything in incendiary or cryo. I want to get this, and this filled up, and then I'll decide what I want from other stuff, honestly. So at this point, I think I just go with a kind of like, I guess we'll max out charge. Yeah. Yeah.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlight that may have information on him.
Come on, let me in.
What do you need?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
I'm putting a team together. He's on my list.
Interesting. You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them. They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic, but he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
Fair enough.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.